You rock, my friends. You Rock podcast is for women like you who want to own your life and live an engaged and joyful life. Hosted by Dr. Aliyah Majid, mom of 3, devoted wife, and a scientist turned life coach on a mission to empower women to take control of their lives. In this podcast, we deliver tools, insights, and inspiration on rocking your own life, owning to your highest potential, and becoming the best version of you. Now, here's your host, Dr. Aliyah Majid.
Assalamualaikum and welcome back again to You Rock Podcast, a podcast to help you get motivated and productive to go after the life that you want. Okay, in this episode, I would like to share with you guys about the reasons why most people are dreading to get things done. Okay, you have the intention to get things done, but when finally you have the time to do some of the things that you want to, that is already in your to-do list, you found that you don't feel like doing it anymore. But why is it like that, right? So this is just something that has been sparked my interest lately because, working from home, sometimes the kids are at home, sometimes not. But these days, sometimes they are home because, some people get sick and we just cannot send them to their nursery, so I have to do the work while also having them at home, So the fact is that lately I have been thinking about, when we have planned to do something during the day, maybe you have time block your day. Maybe you have planned all the things you want to do in a particular day. But then that day turns out like something else happen, like maybe your kids get sick, or maybe suddenly you have, you maybe have meetings that you have to attend to suddenly. So you have planned to do your work at the time that you are most energized, that you thought that you might be most energized, but things just doesn't goes the way you plan most of the time, right? So how do you go about your day that way? So lately I think this happens most commonly in my life too, because being a flexible, having a work that is flexible, I can work anytime that I want, but it doesn't mean that all other people's demand are the main agenda of my day. So there are some things that I want to share with you guys on how do I make it possible that I make sure that the things that I have to get done most of the time. All the time, inshallah. Of course, truth be told, I struggle to figure out sometimes on how can I be motivated to do certain things that, you cannot find motivation to do it. Let me just give some example, okay? Sometimes writing a weekly newsletter to my subscribers. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you subscribe by downloading the planner that I have linked in the description down below, so then you will get also access to free weekly newsletters, which I give you so many tips, awesome tips every week to help you get motivated and go after the life of your dream. So truth be told, sometimes I am struggling, I'm a human being, a normal human being like you guys. So sometimes I struggle with the fact that I lost my motivation because life happens, I get sick, kids get sick, and I have other work to do and responsibilities and so on, and suddenly the internet are not working well, the computer is breaking down, all of these challenges in life that happen just right at the time when you most needed your time to focus on things that you want to do the most. So what I found is that in order for me to get motivated and more focused in getting the task done, in getting the task that I was dreading to do. So what I found out about how to get more motivated in accomplishing the task that I was dreading to do is by making sure that I reward myself when I have done a certain task, and making sure that I'm not delaying anymore further. So the best way is, honestly, I literally put what do you call it, a stopwatch, a countdown watch. So like I install it in my desktop so that it's easy for me to start the clock, start the stopwatch, counting down whenever I need to focus on something. So I put like 15 minutes, and I make sure that I just get it done during the time. And I say to myself that if I get this done within these 15 minutes, or whatever the duration that you want, maybe the project that you need to do maybe takes so much longer, maybe 50 minutes, maybe, I don't suggest you to put it a countdown more than like 50 minutes, because you just cannot focus longer than that. So just put that timer and just get it done, because you're the boss of your own time. You have to focus and crack the code of your mind and cracking down how to get it done in a more what we call it, a shorter time, so that you can just move on with some other things in your life that is much more maybe fun to do. So what I mean fun is that sometimes because I have focus and get that things done, and without dreading it, without taking too much time in my day, right? I make sure I put something that I feel joyful to do in each day. So what this means is that maybe a certain day I want to spend at the swimming pool with my kids. Or maybe certain day I just want to, go to the mall and check out something. So having this kind of small reward to know, so that you know that if you really accomplish this, if you really make sure that within the working hour you have completed the task that you need to get done, you have so many other time to spend on things that maybe spark your joy more. So for me, things like spending time with my kids, things like, actually having the time to make good food for the family are what's rewarding for me. So sometimes, when I just delaying my things that I need to work on and taking too much time on certain things, procrastinating, and things get really, really time consuming, I cannot spend on doing the things that I love doing, like cooking, like cleaning the house. Like, I know maybe cleaning the house is not the thing that you love doing, but what I'm saying is that these are the things that spark my joy, So when having a clean house, when having a good food, this is what life is all about. Having things that you love, having time with the person that you love the most. So think about that. If you are thinking that your life must be spent on only doing your work and that's it, that's not having an engaged life. So think about that, how you can really maximize your time, optimize your time, so that you can make sure that whatever things that you are doing it at the most efficient way. Okay, so that's the tip number 1. Stay tuned for tips number 2 next week, inshallah. But for now, make sure you follow me on my Instagram at alia.majid so that you get a daily motivation from me and connect with me, DM me with your thoughts on this week's podcast. And if you have any question, just remember to comment below, or you can just DM me in Instagram. And yeah, that's all for today. Remember, start your day with intention, love what you do, and end your day with gratitude. I see you next week. Bye-bye. Assalamualaikum.
Are you struggling to find time for yourself or for things that matters to you? Or if you even ever find some time, you found that you can't simply slow down and stop thinking about work. If you are one of those women, you'll benefit from the Success Accelerator program, my 12 weeks one-on-one success and productivity coaching program that helps you to do less and get more work done so that you can spend more time doing things you love. Book a free call with me at draliamajid.com/coaching, or you can do a self-assessment using my free life audit workbook at draliamajid.com/life audit. Or you can even join my Facebook group from the link below. Again, thanks so much for tuning in. Bye bye. Assalamualaikum.